Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Seems you've stumbled upon my channel trying to find out more about medieval Muslim medical contributions. Today I'll profile one of the most well-known and most influential Muslim physician of all time. But before we get any further, please like and subscribe and hit that notifications button. Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Some people may ask, why is this promoted? First of all, in medieval times, medieval Muslim doctors have carried figuratively, the torch of knowledge and scientific achievement, while Europe, meanwhile, was centuries behind and took them even more for them to catch up. Many of our modern scientific and medical achievements have their roots in medieval Muslim physicians. One of the most influential of these people was Razi, also known as Razi, which makes him the first who put Riz in medicine. Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Zakaria al-Razi, that was his full name, was born in present-day Iran, near Tehran, on 865 CE during the Abbasid Caliphate. Or he was actually a doctor. He was a musician and a money changer. He converted currencies until his 30s, when he began to study medicine at the great city of Baghdad, along with alchemy. At first, he pursued his dreams of alchemy, which was chemistry, by the way, if you do not know, only to stop due to eye irritation caused by the chemicals he was exposed to naturally. He did, however, discover sulfuric acid and ethanol. After this, he began to study medicine, which he would do for the rest of his life, translating Greek texts and recording his own observations. He was a prolific author. He wrote over 200 books. Yes, you heard me right. Over 200, as a matter of fact. However, only 36 have been preserved. Among these books is his biggest and best known work, Al-Kitab Al-Hawi, a comprehensive book of medicine. It is a collection of notes from throughout his life, whether it is Muslim or Greek texts, or his experiences in being a physician, as a matter of fact. As a result, the book was translated into Latin in the 13th century and repeatedly reprinted in Europe in the 15th and 16th centuries under the Latin name Liber Continens. As a result of this, the Kitab al-Hawi, or as Europeans call it, Liber Continens, had a major influence on the development of medical practice in Europe. And for 1,100 years, many of his theories in medicine still exist today. He took inspiration from Greek and Muslim scholars. He even took half of his inspiration from each side. Examples of Greek scholars and authors he followed include Plato, Socrates, and Hippocrates. His approach to medicine was purely scientific and not based off of magic or superstitions. He was willing to test whether or not any claims were true. For example, he challenged the false four humors, a humors of fluid theory, which was dominant at the time. And it would dominate for many centuries and only stopped about a century. He challenged it because it did not align with what he saw. And for those who do not know, they believed that there were only 4 fluids. 2 of them don't even exist in your body, and this was proven false because your body is a lot more complex than just liquids, and otherwise you'd be a jellyfish. Furthermore, he did not believe in overprescribing his patients. In fact, unlike some of the people of his time, He believed in simplicity. He did not like complex drugs or medicine. He rarely recommended compound remedies, but as multiple ingredients. And when he did, they had as little ingredients as possible. Finally, he was so far ahead of his time that he was an atomist. An atomist is someone who believes in the existence of tiny particles called atoms that make everything. And now, before you say, but wait, that's what actually exists. You learned that in school. At that time, there were no special microscopes, no scientific processes, at least in a lot of places. And as a result, people subscribe to the four elements theory. None of them are actually elements. And the theory stated there are no atoms. For him to believe that atoms existed was not only centuries ahead, but also very impressive for his time, and as a result, further cementing his status as a legendary doctor. After the death of Abbasid Khadif al-Muktafi in 907, he returned to his hometown near Tehran. From there, he both ran a hospital and became a teacher. Despite all of this, and despite his fame, he remained humble and generous. For instance, he often gave treatment to his patients for free. And when he treated them, he would not be rude or mean. He'd remain humane and humble. In his later years, he developed cataracts in both his eyes. They became cloudy, and as a result, he became blind in both of them. On October 27, 925, the great Muslim physician Razi died at the age of 60 in his hometown near Tehran. By modern standards, this is young. But even if he died young, the work he has left behind is multiple lifetimes worth of work. In conclusion, Razi is known as the greatest Muslim physician of all time, and one of the greatest ever of all time. His great books were reprinted in Europe and in the Middle East for doctors and medical students to consult and learn. His legacy carried on for many centuries, and the knowledge he has spread is priceless. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like to know more about Muslim scholarly history, please like and subscribe and hit that notifications button. Bye!